It is said that we make time for what we value. If we value reading, we must make time for it. This year, South Brunswick Reads for Belonging, our partnership with the public library, will make time for reading by creating some amazing reading events for our community. Have you ever planned a party and wondered if anyone would attend? Only to find that not only have all the guests you invited accepted, but now the family, friends, and neighbors of your invited guests are also excited to attend? If so, you may have an idea of what it was like to plan our first literacy night for South Brunswick Reads. We realized pretty quickly that we were going to need some help, and boy did our community come through. With the number of RSVPs, cocoa and cookies were suddenly not sounding so simple. Until Bonnie Capes, Jeff Flanders, and family proved that years of marching band had turned them into a cocoa-making force. An army of PTO parents from across the district arrived ready to distribute cookies of all sorts. The South Brunswick Public Librarians joined us to craft bookmarks and highlight the joy of reading graphic novels. Author Jenna Hamza, a former student of Brunswick Acres, shared her books on belonging, the perfect connection to our theme. Jenna was so generous with her time, answering questions and inspiring our students through her work. So many volunteered to read that we set up 3 different reading nooks where our township officials, police officers, school board members, administrators from all levels, and our teachers shared favorite titles that showcase the importance of belonging. Our colleagues really stepped up to support our literacy night, volunteering their time and sharing their voices with our families. Our multi-language learners were a huge hit as they scribed Arabic translations of student names connected with the Arabic quilt. Our special readers proved we all belong in a great book. Our middle school teams created an extremely popular graphic novel creation station that was crowded all evening. They helped our future Vikings to think deeply and share the special qualities inside themselves that may be invisible to those around them. Plus, there was chess to play, tiny books to explore, and bookmarks to create. We hope all our families began to see how they and their children will belong at SBHS one day soon. Did I mention our generous book donations? The kind people at Book Smiles were thrilled with our donation. Over 3,000 books on their way to children across our state. Our literacy night was just the beginning of the great work that our librarians are doing across the district. Students at Brooks Crossing were treated to a variety of guest readers, including important staff members and one of the best listeners on 4 legs. Brunswick Acres welcomed some familiar faces from central office, along with township officials. At Cambridge, students and staff used the mantra, "We all belong," as some of our youngest readers recommended favorite titles to their friends, proving that while we are all unique and different, we all belong. Constable opened a Star Books Cafe, which may not have had caffeine, but gave students a great way to settle in with a good book. Greenbrook welcomed Vashti Harrison, winner of the 2024 Caldecott Medal, by creating a wall of words to show that our diversity and uniqueness belong together. At Indian Fields, familiar faces from the township stopped by to read Strictly No Elephants and share how important belonging can be. Monmouth Junction celebrated their first grade authors and confirmed that furry ears make the best listeners for our littlest readers. In Crossroads One book, Invisible by Christina Diaz Gonzalez, students discovered that being seen as you really are plays an important part in feeling like you truly belong. A virtual visit allowed readers to ask questions and learn more about the book. At SBHS, our public speaking students recorded themselves reading aloud from favorite picture books with connections to belonging. Favorites like the rap version of Put Me in the Zoo, The Pigeon Has to Go to School, and Harry the Dirty Dog were too good not to share. We hope you are excited as we are to see where our librarians take us next, as we make time for what we value by making time to share a great book.